Hey, so I just wanted to do a review on these daily Prizm lenses. And for those that are wondering, these are the Sliver XL frames. These are the Sliver extra larges for bigger heads. Just quickly with the frames, these are the polished black. These are super comfortable. I could wear these glasses all day long. There's no pinching, they don't slide down. Super lightweight. Like I cannot say enough good things about these. Now to the Prizm daily lenses. As you can see that they don't have I'm drawing a blank now because I haven't really been brushing up on my Oakley terminology. This is kind of embarrassing because I used to know this term. Whatever their reflective coating is. These don't really have a mirrored lens, I should say. Which is fine with me because it's funny. When I bought these 6 months ago, I was really looking for that kind of mirrored lens that Oakley is known for. But it's like so many glasses and even cheap sunglasses have that now that I almost feel like it's kind of played out. And these will give you a little bit of that mirrored lens, but they're still see-through. Depending on how the light is shining through your sunglass. But I think these ones look very classy. So if you want like a bright looking sunglass that's going to get a lot of attention and a lot of color, like this is not it. This one is strictly for function. It's a sunny day right now. I am right next to the lake. That's Lake Champlain, for those of you wondering. It's a super sunny day. There's a ton of glare right now coming off the cars and the water. And obviously the sun is shining. And the thing I like about these glasses is it still feels like a bright day. But these are polarized, so they do like, oh, I can't even look now. It's brutal. They really do a good job of taking away the glare. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. They do a good job of taking away the glare, but you don't feel like it still feels like a sunny day outside. Like when I'm looking around, it's still like it's colorful, it's bright, but it's not like painful glare bright, if that makes sense to you. Like other Oakley glasses I've worn, like if you get like the black iridium, that's what I was thinking of, the iridium coating. If you get the black iridium, like they do a good job, but it's a very dark lens. So unless you're in like crazy sunlight all day long, like even if you are in sunlight, it still feels like it's too dark. It's just like gloomy wearing those things all day long. Whereas with these, like, let me put my hat on because I am getting some light through the top. Yeah, so I'm looking at like the brightest spot in the water right now. Um, and I'm staring right at it, and these are great. Um, it is still a little bright. I feel like if I had like an iridium lens and I was looking at that, really bright spot in the water and just how the sun is just it's just pure glare off the ice. I can sit here, I'm staring at it the entire time right now, and it's not hurting my eyes. It's bright. If you had to stare at that like all day long, you may want to go something darker. But just me, like I work for the ferry company, I don't literally have to stare at that bright spot in the ice all day long. Now, the captain on the boat, he may want something darker because he's literally staring at the water all day long when he's trying to drive the vessel. Me, though, I work in the ticket booth, which is behind me. We're just slow right now, so I'm able to come outside. But I have to do both. I have to be scanning the parking lot, the water, to see when the boat's coming in, and then I also have to be using the computer, counting money, counting change. So I can't have like a super dark lens. And these are just perfect for daily driving. If it's not super bright, if it is super bright, low light, high light, I cannot say enough good things about these lenses. So again, that's what they look like when the sun is shining on them. Try to get some different angles on there. Would highly recommend these. Absolutely love these. They kind of have like a maroonish look to them, which I'm not crazy about. It didn't blow me away at first, but actually the more I wear them, the more they kind of look like just like a classier sunglass. That's really just made for performance first. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, that's basically it. I've worn these in super low light conditions and they work great. Again, the biggest thing about these that I would uh, compare them to other sunglasses I've worn is they do a good job of taking the glare away. But when I'm looking through this right now, it still feels like a bright day. Now, I'm going to try this and I don't know how well this is going to work. Um, I mean, a camera lens doesn't do it justice. Like I think I've done that before, and it wasn't really the same. But for those curious, that's what it looks like to look through it via camera lens. But yeah, like I feel like it's a sunny day right now. My eyes feel like they're protected, but I still look around, and the sky is still like a bright blue. As far as like what kind of tint they have, I would say it's like a slight rosy tint, but there's not really a strong tint as well, which is another thing I like. It's almost like the colors you're seeing are almost very accurate, unlike a lot of the other colors in the Oakley range. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the other lenses will tint things. This doesn't really tint things. Like I said, it's a very, the daily lens is a very accurate color representation of what you would see if you would take your sunglasses off, just minus, the extra glare and, all that stuff that's going to hurt your eyes. So any questions, definitely let me know. Thanks.